Welcome to Uncle John's Cabin. That's it can be you can spell it. It's the same as my tag on Xbox, on Twitter, uh, and certain other platforms. You can find me. Um, Believe it or not, I'm nervous, so I'm going to use cards. I don't care what other people say, including certain other members of my family. Uh, First thing I want to talk about is um, reading recent hunting expeditions. Uh, Me and my daughter have been hunting in a place in southwestern Pennsylvania called Dead Man's Hollow. Uh, I was fortunate enough to see a buck and three doe. My daughter, however, was not fortunate enough to see any. I didn't get to get a shot off, so unfortunately, I didn't get any buck. I so miss the deer meat. Anyhow, Dead Man's Hollow is a wonderful place if you want to take a hike, take your family out on a nice walk. You can walk your dog in the summertime, spring, fall, whatever. It's a wonderful place to check out. It's a protected land, conservation site. Um, yeah, it's a wonderful place to check out. Beautiful countryside. Lots of trees. It's almost like God's country. You definitely want to check it out. So it's just a cool place to be. It has a lake. There's a lake there. There's even a place where there's a built lean-to where someone built a lean-to there. It's almost like a bushcraft lean-to. Um, it's really cool to check out. It's something you have to see. But my advice is follow the trails. There's a red trail, yellow trail, purple trail, white trail. Follow the trails. Stay on the trails. It's easy enough to get turned around there, but follow the trails. Should you actually come off of the trails, stay south. Go south, and you'll end up on the main bike trail. When you end up on the main bike trail, you can end up on the red trail again, and you follow that out, and you should come out to the main parking lot. So there you go. Um, Either way, like I said, it's a wonderful place to be. There's lots of trees, but do it in the summertime, not when hunters are out. You'll scare the animals away, and us hunters, we want to catch our deer. We don't want dogs barking and children's laughing and screaming and hollering and all that while we're trying to hunt. That's been a problem while we're hunting. Nothing against the kids, but we want deer, not kids, while we're hunting. Although, like I said, we love children. So, like I said, spring, summer, fall, beautiful place for you guys to be. Excellent. Since we're on the subject of hunting, XOP hunting gear. I want to give you guys a shout out for your hunting gear, your hunting stand, your hunting sticks, your carrying rigs, and your safety harness. My family, wife and daughter, they got me these things for Christmas, multiple Christmases over time period, uh, and I use them. I love them. They're excellent. When I'm in the hunting stand, the tree stand, I feel like I'm on top of the world. To climb the sticks, I get up there, climb the tree. I feel like a bear climbing a tree. And well, I always tell my wife that I'm a cute adorable little bunny rabbit, and she keeps commenting, "No, you're a bear." Well, when I'm climbing those sticks, I feel like a bear climbing a tree. Okay, I can see it. But nevertheless, anyhow, yeah. But speaking of the sticks, XOP, there's something you need to fix. On the back of the sticks, the little stubs that connect the sticks to one another, the little pins that hold those little stubs on. that have been falling out. They're straight pins. They're straight pins. You need to come up with a way that they go in so that this way they don't fall out. I had to purchase a new step kit for the steps just to replace the pins. I feel that that's an unnecessary expense just for a couple pins, and I think that the product would be better if you could fix that problem. Otherwise, I mean, the products are great. The carrying rigs that carry the whole thing is excellent, well fitting, keeps it quiet, and it's great. And the safety harness, I can actually attach it to a tree, lean forward, get my shot out, no problem. I feel nice and safe. If I fall asleep in the tree stand, which I do occasionally, don't want my wife hear that. Be nice. Yes, my wife is behind the camera. She's looking at me really funny now. Don't poke the camera. Don't poke the bear. Yeah, she's. I feel like I'm choking to death. Darth Vader's got my throat. Anyhow, yeah. So, anyhow, yeah, I feel safe in that with that tree harness of yours. Excellent products, guys. Keep coming with them. All right, but please fix that pin problem. I enjoy your products. I want to keep purchasing your products, but I want them to be functional permanently. I don't want to have to keep replacing parts because they just fall apart. I mean, that's not cool. Now, on to my thing. Since this is the opener, my content situation. Now, 2 years ago, I started making a video about a Quincy, and I promised content, and I never got around to making more videos, and I was scared to make more videos. And I'm a nervous wreck when it comes behind the camera. I get behind the camera, I'm stuttering now. Jeez. So anyhow, I'm a nervous wreck when it comes to crowds and large crowds and cameras and stuff like that. But I'm trying, and I want to bring you guys more content. So, you know, in the future, I plan on doing vids, more videos. It might include hunting, bushcraft, fishing, hiking, equipment tryouts, you know, art. I might do more stuff like, you know, survival or bushcraft stuff, like, for instance, like the Quincy. Hi folks, this is Uncle John in Uncle John's Cabin. Starting now, February 1st, I'm going to be starting to create content. And I hope everybody enjoys. Thank you. God bless. Stay safe and be healthy. Hello. It is February 1st, and it's snowing out here where I live. And I decided to build a Quincy. So, just for practice and survival skills. I'll just start digging, and I'll take another video. Well, as you can see, I started digging this out. Now to continue. Okay, now this is a much smaller version than a normal Quincy. A, the pal is not as big. B, I'm not digging this out because I'm not actually trying to survive or stay outside. I'm doing this in my backyard. I've been doing this since I was a kid like this, but I actually made them and never knew what they were called until recently, the last few years. So, the reason you dig up above the door is to create an air pocket. The air pocket keeps your body heat in. Now, you do something to partially cover the door that keeps the air out and keeps the warm air in. That's how you survive overnight. Okay. Wow. Sorry about the time, the space warp thing here from the Quincy videos, but I got hungry. I mean, gamers like myself do. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making some mini pizza type thing. So for gamers, I have a recipe for you. Instead of a traditional pizza, I'm doing a pizza snack type thing. So what I have is some pizza sauce, a tomato basil pizza, a flatbread wrap, a tortilla, a little bit of onion, uh, pepperoni, and mozzarella cheese. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut up a little bit of pepperoni and onion, and mix it together, and I'm just going to chop some of this up and throw this together, you know, just to have some on there, because I'm going to make this nice. There'll be more videos with recipes, different types of recipes and stuff like that. This will be fun. Got to do this without cutting myself, otherwise there'll be blood on this pizza. We don't want that. You know, I'm going to try to make them small because we want to spread it out throughout the whole thing. Alright, I'm just going to mix this together. Like a little mess. Alright, then, now we've done that, I'm just going to go 1 clump, 2 clumps, yeah, a little bit of a small clump there. And we're going to spread around. Now, you younger guys, you should ask your mom to do this, since you're dealing with an oven. Uh, this also works for quick afternoon din-dins when parents are busy. You know, homework snacks, game snacks, movie snacks. This works for party snacks, party favors. Uh, yeah, this works for a lot of things. It's very versatile. You can just use pepperoni. You can use pepperoni mushroom, pepperoni onions, which is what I happen to be in the mood for today. Alright, now for the cheese. Gotta have cheese. Must have cheese. It's got to be cheesy. It must be cheesy. Okay. If it ain't cheesy, it won't pleasy. You ever think about a song while you're doing something like cooking or something like that? I tend to think of the Creature Cantina from Star Wars, believe it or not, when I'm cooking, especially when I'm barbecuing. I love barbecue. So, of course, I'm always thinking of the music from the Creature Cantina off of episode 4. Oh, alright, that's enough of that, believe it or not. Alright, now we just spread this around. Play little John and little little Gino's pizza or whatever. Not just putting this stuff on. You can do this with bacon, sausage, uh, mushrooms, like I said. It doesn't have to be fantastic. You can just do cheese. Some people prefer cheese pizzas. I mean, whatever you're in the mood for. It's just like great escape. Something quick and easy. Alright, put that aside. Take this stop off of here because once I turn the oven on, I don't want to. Alright, so I'm going to put it on broil. I'm going to set the time for 6 minutes and I'm going to start it. And I'll put this on the top rack. Now, the reason I'm doing that, putting it on top rack and broiling it, is because the flame's on top. Everything's on the very, very top. So it's just like doing it at a pizzeria. It's going to melt the cheese. The crust is actually going to stay kind of soft. You're going to be able to fold this over and cut this into pieces when it's done. It's going to look like a taco when you have folded, almost like a calzone. So it's just going to be like a um, little snack, bunch of little snack pieces, like little little pizza bites. So after this is done, I'll show you what it looks like.